Hello YouTube, this is Wi-Fi Memory here bringing you guys some more singles ranked battles. I'm rocking out with that Blissey team again, and let's try and get into a battle because this has been a really fun series. In last episode we ranked up to Pokeball tier number 6, and yeah, so I think it'll be a lot of fun just get some more battles in. We're going up against some Japanese guy with Rotom, Anti-Slash, Urshifu, Lucario, Meowstic, and Cypher. Now, why is people running Cypher over Scizor? I don't know. But I guess because of the Evilite, but I still, I don't know. To me, is that a good enough reason to run it? I don't have the answer. I really don't know. But looking at my opponent's team, I don't really see... I guess the Meowstic could be a Trick Room setter, but I don't think his team can necessarily abuse Trick Room as well as mine does. So let's go ahead and try and lead Talonflame. I think Talonflame's a fantastic lead here. Rhyperior in the back. How well does Rhyperior? I think with the weakness policy, I think Rhyperior is always a threat. So I think we definitely need to try and bring him. He does have a couple. He has about 4 mons that can actually hit him super effective, though. That could be a big problem. But I still think Rhyperior can do really good. And I think Dracovish. Now, we don't have anything for that Rotom. Dracovish, I think, is our hard hitter. So maybe swap Rhyperior out for Ferrothorn. I think that might be the call. And then Talonflame's kind of there as that lead to get either Tailwind off, or we can Dynamax Talonflame early and try and get some big damage out with our Talonflame. We'll figure something out though. But anyway, guys, if you guys are enjoying these singles battle content, I'll be uploading singles on Mondays, and then on Friday I'm gonna be uploading VGC 2020, and then during the week, like on Wednesday, I'm either going to be uploading singles or I'm going to be uploading VGC on Wednesday. That's going to be a rotating door. But mostly we're rotating it every other week. So like last week we did singles on Wednesday. So this week expect to see VGC 2020. So that's always something to kind of look forward to on this channel, is that we're going to try and start getting a little bit more variety for us. He is setting up a Reflect the first turn. We went ahead and taunted him because I didn't want the Trick Room setup. I didn't realize they could get Reflect as well. So that's fun. But yeah, we stopped him from potentially getting a light screen and stuff up. So that's awesome. So he may only have one offensive move, which is Psychic. Ferrothorn can take that pretty well. So let's go ahead and go into our Ferrothorn and see what happens, if anything, you know what I mean? But yeah, so yeah, if you guys are enjoying this, let me know in the comments down below, because I'm enjoying doing them. I think eventually I'll try and get into Master Ball tier, and that will be fantastic. That will be really fun. Right here, I think the Meowstic might actually try and switch out, knowing that he's not getting much damage off. So we're going to go for Knockoff, knocking off the incoming Pokemon's item. And if he stays in like he is, he's going to be taking a lot of damage. And then we kind of get to see what item he's rocking out with. Okay, so what item are you? You are Light Clay. So that's really, really... That's good that we knocked it off. But that's not very good because of our taunt wearing off. So now he gets to set up like a light screen, which light screen ain't really going to help him out much because we're nothing but physical attackers. Yeah, I guess he might have thought I might have brought my Blissey this game, but we actually didn't. So, yeah, Tailwind actually wears off too, so that's... So yeah, I'm trying to figure out, is it worth using moves like Tailwind and Trick Room in singles, because you only get like 1 or 2 turns to really abuse it, and I don't know if that's necessarily the best thing. Okay, so he yawns, and that's fine that he yawned right there. I think going into Talonflame is okay, but really and truthfully, do you threaten? I think I definitely don't think he's threatening too much if we went into our Dracovish, but I'm gonna go on my Talonflame because I think right now we're wanting to get the KO, and if he goes for Yawn, predicting knowing that we were gonna switch, I'd much rather see a Talonflame go to sleep versus my Dracovish. Plus, right here, if we go ahead and take him out, he's only got one more turn of Reflect. So that's honestly the biggest reason why I want to try and take him out. Because our Dracovish, oh, see, he was predicting our switch again. But my Dracovish can definitely run his team once he doesn't have that Reflect. And we successfully stalled out his Reflect. And that was under Light Clay and everything. Talonflame does go to sleep. Sucks that I don't have my Lumberry on my Talonflame. Then this one's a Mental Herb, which, I have it on here because, I value the Tailwind, but maybe I don't need to as much because obviously you've seen right over there, it felt like it only lasted for like 1 or 2 turns, and yeah, that can be very effective, but I feel like it's more effective in doubles than it is in singles. So maybe trying to switch some stuff up, trying to learn something new. Urshifu comes out, that's the dark one, I believe. I'm still trying to learn, that is the dark. So Dracovish can do a lot of work against this guy, so I think I'm just gonna keep Talonflame in, let him faint, and then let Dracovish come in probably the next turn. We'll see. Because if I go into Feral Form, he's going to try and hit me more. He's going to hit me super effective and stuff, so that's not really ideal. We'll see what he wants to do, though, at the same time. Alright, Talonflame should be asleep this turn. There's no ifs and buts about that. Max Lightning does come out. He does technically waste 1 turn of Dynamax. I don't understand that. I feel like you take out my Talonflame and then try and Dynamax. Maybe he was predicting a switch or something. I don't know, but it's not much switch I can do because I definitely don't want to be taking your attacks. We can. I think Dracovish is the best one, and honestly, I think we're gonna have to try and Dynamax our own Dracovish in this one. So we'll go ahead and Dynamax, and Max Geyser seems like it's the right play. If we can Max Geyser and get some damage off, that would be awesome. And then we'll see what happens from there. Well, I don't even know how much damage this will necessarily do. It probably won't do as much, but we won't be taking as much damage. So, does it weigh itself out? We'll find out. We're all learning right here in singles right now. So, maybe I'm like the only guy that's actually Dynamaxing a Dracovish. I don't know. I did not put Dynamax candies on this Dracovish. I just now noticed that. Actually, I think I noticed that in one of my last episodes, but I still ain't done it. But yeah, we definitely took that attack 10 times better though, so that's good. Let's go ahead and get our Max Geyser off. And that doesn't do that much damage, sadly. But I think we're okay. We don't have Max Guard, but I think honestly we can take another attack. I don't know. So we're going to try and stay in, take another attack, and then we may actually try and switch out the next turn to our Ferrothorn, and then let Ferrothorn sack, come back into our Dracovish. Ooh, we may not take that attack though. Yeah, we didn't take that. I was thinking that he might go for Max Knuckle, but nope. Urshifu too powerful, guys. Urshifu's super, super strong. Wow. Okay, you live and you learn, right? But anyway, we're gonna go on to our Ferrothorn. Alright, so he is at Dynamax level, so that's good for us. But I think this battle is all but over, to tell you the honest truth, unless Ferrothorn can just absolutely pull something crazy off. I don't see it happening, but we could. No, we don't even live. Yeah, I kind of figured. But hey, anyway, that's why we're still in Pokeball tier. We're still learning some stuff. We're not quite there yet. But yeah, let's try and win the next one, and we'll see what happens. But anyway, guys, if you guys did enjoy that battle, stay tuned for our second battle because I'm sure it's going to be pretty good as well. Alrighty. Let's find our next opponent. Yep, we're dropping in Pokeballs here, guys. You won't see that anywhere else, but on this channel. But one day, my plan is to be a master at both VGC and in singles. So definitely gotta take the downfalls to get to the top. Sometimes you gotta make a lot of mistakes, and I feel like that battle right there, that was just a learning battle that I need to try and learn and change some of my strategies maybe. But hey, I mean, that's how you do it. You gotta just play. I'm not afraid to admit failure, because failure is never a bad thing in my book. When it becomes bad is when you quit. But failure is not bad. So yeah, we're still searching for our opponent. That's it's taking a little bit of time, but I'm sure there's not many people that's in Pokeball Tier 6. But we did find an opponent finally, and they're in Pokeball Tier Rank 5. So yeah, they had to search a little bit for that opponent. But anyway, Decidueye, Chandelure, Alakazam, Lucario, Lapras, and Dragozolt. Interesting. Maybe actually the Bronzong lead. I do actually think I like this Bronzong lead. I don't necessarily think it's the best though in this scenario. So, I mean, we could easily go to Rhyperior. Rhyperior lead? If we can Dynamax our Rhyperior, I think that's pretty good as a lead. And then I think Ferrothorn to help Rhyperior out against that Lapras is nice. And then we need something for that Chandelure. And I think Dracovish is definitely that answer. So like the main core of this team is Rhyperior, Ferrothorn, and Dracovish. I like the Blissey on this team as well, but I think taking Bronzong and Talonflame out, or maybe changing their moves or something, might be ideal. So if you guys have any suggestions on what moves I need to change out on these Pokemon, let me know in the comments. But anyway, let's get into this battle. Our opponent goes ahead and brings out Chandelure. Alright, so we lead Rhyperior. Now Chandelure has Energy Ball, and that might be okay in our favor as long as we know we can take the attack. Chandelure has a high special attack though, so that might not be the mon that we want to take the attack from. If we go into Ferrothorn, he'll just turn around and go for the fire move the next turn. Dracovish won't take the attack very, very well, so I think we're just going to have to try and take Chandelure. He could be Focus Ashed, so that's why we're going for Max Rockfall, so that way we at least have the Sand buff it at the very end of the turn and it will KO him. And I'm hoping with our solid rock ability and plus that we Dynamax, I'm hoping that we can take his Grass attack. If he Dynamaxes and goes for Max Overgrowth though, that would be very, very interesting, but he doesn't. So we should take that barely. Wow, okay. I thought we were going to take that a little bit better than that. But yeah, we do 4 times. We are 4 times weak to that attack, but still. That's crazy. Okay. Rhyperior though, you're surviving. And now we got some Sandstorm up. We got the Chandelure knocked out, so Rhyperior, you're in a good spot. As long as we can survive an attack coming from whoever he decides to bring. Decidueye, very, very tough mon to fight. I definitely know we're not outspeeding. Let's go ahead and really and truthfully, I don't benefit by max guarding because he could actually set up a sword stance predicting. So I think what we're going to do is actually go for max flare for him predicting our switch. Or if, okay, so he's actually Dynamaxing though. Yeah, he could have easily went for a sword stance and that would have been pretty good in his favor. But, I mean, still, we'll see what happens. I can't wait till the Isle of Armor comes out because I cannot wait to start leading off of like a Dragonite dude and start the battle off of a Dragon Dance every game. That's just gonna be like my thing for maybe a little bit, if anything. But man, okay, so Rhyperior goes down. Decidueye is Dynamax. I could have max guarded, but I was afraid of the sword stance, so we're kind of in a rough spot again. So, so yeah, we're just gonna have to figure something out. Pharaoh form's probably not a bad mod to come in here. I don't think we necessarily, we definitely don't defeat this, the Decidueye with our Pharaoh form, but we definitely don't lose right off the bat. He could be weakness policy, and if I hit him super effective, that's going to be pretty rough. So I'm not going to hit him with that knockoff until the very, very end. I kind of want to wait till he undynamaxes, but Max Phantasm comes out. We take that attack, but do we take another one is the big question. We go for our Gyro Ball. We do nice damage. That is actually a really good damage. The question is if we take another Max Phantasm or not. Man, that's a tough one because I think we can. That's why I'm trying to stay in, but it will be super, super low for sure. And we do not. I really was hoping for us to take another one, but we don't. And yeah, I think honestly this is the game. We got Dracovish in the bag, but this Dracovish does not have Protect. That was his last turn of Dynamax though, wasn't it? So he might be okay. We're just gonna have to rely on the raw power of our Vicious Wren, pretty much. I mean, is what it comes down to, basically. What does he potentially have in the bag? He has Lapras in the back, potentially, and that Dracozolt, which would take our Vicious Wren very well. The Decidueye, but I think that's still the best play. I mean, we could go for Crunch, maybe. But then that puts us in a weird spot against, well, actually, if he has Alakazam in the back, then if we go for Crunch, then we win. So let's go for that play. See what happens, if anything. We do pick up the KO on Decidueye, and now we're just hoping that he has Alakazam. And if he brought Alakazam, we might actually be in an okay spot to take this game. But if he brought anything else, I think he won. So we'll see what happens. Definitely not in a great spot. But he brought out Lapras. No. Yeah, I'm seeing a big freeze drive coming my way, and Dracovish normally doesn't even do he doesn't do good at all against a Lapras. That does okay damage, but I think this freeze drive is just gonna KO us. Yeah, that's just a one shot. Anyway, guys, I know this episode was a bunch with me taking 2 big L's in a row. I think it's mostly due to me being new. Maybe it's also due to my team. I don't know. I'm not really that type of person to blame my team, but really and truthfully, it could be the team as well. So, anyway, guys, if you guys did enjoy, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Maybe tell me what I did wrong. Maybe help me fix my team or something, because I'm definitely struggling in Pokeballs here. And that's not a good sign if I want to become a master of singles. But anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy. Found some way. I hope you guys enjoyed these battles. My struggling or whatever. But anyway, this is Wi-Fi Merriman signing out. Peace.